I like violence.
You like violence?
Yeah.
Wow. Actually laughing at animals
Yeah.
being abused.
Get lost.
What's funny about someone sticking up for animals?
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Why don't you shove that up your ass?
This, up my ass?
Yeah, I'd murder you if I...
Yeah, I bet you would. Animals in cages, enslaved,
No,
exploited.
there's nothing wrong with that.
You're saying there's nothing
That's
wrong with
wonderful.
that? I think you're lying.
That's wonderful.
I think you're guilty.
No, that's
I think you're guilty.
No, dear.
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You grew up on a farm.
Nothing when you eat meat. That's what happened.
You think that's okay?
Of course it is. We've been eating meat.
Well, you say you're justifying forcing
We've been
animals into slaughterhouses.
We've been eating meat for thousands of years.
So why just because we've been eating and doing something wrong for thousands of years, why is it okay to still do the wrong thing?
We evolved that way.
Who cares if we evolved that way? Do you still think it's right? Do you still think it's right to do that to animals? Are you actually laughing at animals being abused?
Get lost.
Are you serious? Would you do that to a dog?
I used to do it on a farm.
So if there was a dog right here, you'd be happy chopping that dog's head off?
When I want to chop a dog's head, we don't
What's
eat
the difference? You're
We
laughing
don't
at
eat
them.
them.
Some people do.
I'm laughing at you.
So why are you okay with this?
I'm laughing at you.
So you think this is okay? Tell me, yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
Because we've been eating meat for thousands, tens of thousands.
Does that justify it? How would you feel? How would you feel if you were in a slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
Humans have been killing humans for millions of years.
I've been in slaughterhouses
Yeah?
hundreds of times.
Yeah? And what do you think about it?
That's what happened.
Well, how do you feel when you see the animals
We
going
eat
through that pain?
meat.
You don't have to eat meat.
Yes,
You can
we
be
do.
vegan. You don't have to eat animals, that's a choice.
I don't want to be an old plant.
Sorry?
I don't want to be a plant.
What's wrong with eating plants? You're not paying for abuse and murder.
You're
Are you actually you
not
can look at that and
I'm
feel that
laughing
you're
at you.
Why? What's funny about someone sticking up for
Because you're
animals?
an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
yeah.
I think the people that pay for that and then laugh at what happens to those animals are
You're an
idiots. I
idiot.
think they're selfish.
We evolved that way. We're humans. We evolved over tens of thousands of years to eat meat.
Do you think you
That's
can
why
choose
our
to
teeth are like they are. We got tearing teeth.
show me your canines? I want to see your canines.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think you are idiots.
Okay.
Complete and utter idiots.
Knowing you don't have to pay for that, knowing that you can live without abusing animals, why do you not choose that option?
Because I like meat.
Are you okay with violence?
I like meat.
Do you support animal abuse?
We're talking about these. We're talking about slaughtering animals. And there's nothing wrong with it because we eat meat.
How do you think the animal feels about it?
Not very good.
Not very good. Do you think they want to live? Do you think they want to be in a slaughterhouse? Yes or no? Do you think they want to be in a slaughterhouse?
Why don't you shove that up your ass?
This, up my ass?
Yeah.
How about you stop forcing animals into
you're
slaughterhouses?
idiots.
How about you stop forcing animals into
I
slaughterhouses? You
I
hunt?
don't.
Oh, so you actually
I
shoot
don't.
animals in the head?
I don't.
For fun?
No, I
do you
don't.
do it for entertainment?
No, I don't shoot
Oh, you
animals.
don't shoot animals in the head,
No,
but you
I
pay
don't.
for it.
I don't.
You
Yeah.
pay for it.
Yeah, because I like meat.
Would you-
I like paying for it.
Would you ever pay someone else to hurt a human on your behalf?
What?
Would you pay for someone to hurt a human on your behalf?
If they'd done something wrong, yeah.
Have animals done something wrong?
What?
Have animals done something wrong to you?
Yeah, just your argument has gone round and round in circles.
No, you just can't answer questions.
What? Yeah, I can.
You can't
We
answer
eat
questions.
meat. We evolved.
I know you eat meat.
To eat
But you
meat.
don't have to eat meat anymore.
We evolved.
You don't have to do it. You have a choice. You can go to a grocery store and choose the vegan
I
option.
don't want to.
But why? Because
I
what? Are you saying
worry
that?
me.
Are you saying taste justifies
I
abusing
worry
and
me.
murdering animals?
I worry me.
What?
I want to eat meat.
Yeah, I know you want to, but does that justify doing that to animals?
And I don't think you should be allowed to have this in the middle of the
Oh,
street.
why not? You don't want to see what you're paying for.
Because if that was an abortion clinic and you were doing that...
So you don't want to
you'd
see what
get
happens to
you-
animals. You don't want to see what you pay
I've
for.
seen them. I worked on a farm for 30
So
years.
what's the problem?
I've been
What's
to
the problem?
sla-
People should know
I
what
ain't
they're paying
got a
for.
problem. I ain't got a problem. with
People
it.
should know what they're paying for,
I
right?
know what I'm paying for.
So are you
Because
comfortable?
I saw it for 30
Are you comfortable
years.
seeing
I've
that?
been
Watch it.
I've been
Watch
to-
it. Watch it.
I've been to slaughter. I've seen them.
Watch it.
I've
Tell
seen
me
them
what you
do
think.
it.
Tell me what you think.
I've seen them do it.
Yeah, and what did you think about it?
But nothing.
You didn't think anything.
No, because
You sound selfish and
that's
sadistic.
slaughtering for me. I am.
So you're okay
Oh,
with
yeah.
abusing animals?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I am, yeah.
Wow, you're gonna look good on the internet.
Totally. I'm sadistic. I'm terrible. Terrible person.
You're a
'Cause
terrible-
I eat meat. I'm terrible. I'm sadistic.
The thing is,
I
though-
would slaughter a sheep.
The thing is, though, you have a choice. Why not choose the option that doesn't involve violence?
What?
Why not choose the option that doesn't involve
'Cause I
violence?
I like violence.
You like violence?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it.
Wow.
I like to smack you on the snout, right?
You like to smack them on the snout.
If I was 20 years younger, I'd have smacked you on the snout.
How would you feel if somebody put you in a slaughterhouse?
What?
How would you
I've
feel?
been in a
if
slaughterhouse.
No, how would you feel if you were to
I've
have
been
your
in a
throat
slaughter-
slit? How would you feel if you were to have someone chop your head
They
off?
get hate for murder.
So why isn't it not murder for them?
What?
Why is
Because
it-
we eat meat.
But it's still
Because
murder.
we're evolved to eat meat.
It's still murder.
We're evolved to eat meat.
It doesn't matter what you're evolved to do. You have a choice. You can
So-
eat plants and
So
survive and be healthy.
100,000 years ago,
Why not eat
we
vegan
were
meat?
murdering animals.
Why not eat vegan meat?
Well,
You can go to a
when we
grocery
were
store and do
killing
that.
woolly mammoths. We
Do,
were.
do you live
we
in the
were-
Ice Age?
We were ahead of.
Or do you live in Norwich?
Do you know what?
Do you live in Norwich? And
You're
can
the-
you go to a grocery store?
You're the biggest prat I've ever seen. You know?
Sadistic and selfish.
Yeah, I am. I'm terrible. I'll murder any animal.
You would murder any animal.
Yes, I'd murder any
Wow.
animal.
Wow.
I'd murder you if I.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I think you're an idiot.
There's nothing wrong with this. Animals in cages, enslaved,
No,
exploited.
there's nothing wrong with it.
You're saying there's nothing
That's
wrong with
wonderful.
that? I think you're lying.
That's wonderful.
I think you're guilty.
No, that's
I think you're guilty.
No, dear.
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Because you've gone your whole life paying for that, and
Never
now
seen
today,
nothing so good in my life.
you could, from today,
Never
choose the
seen-
peace version,
Never
the
seen
vegan
nothing
version.
Good in my life. I don't want murder plants. They've done nothing.
Plants aren't alive, they're not sentient. They are alive, they're not
Yes,
sentient.
they are alive.
They don't have a nervous
I don't
system.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't have pain receptors.
They do.
They're just like you.
Oh,
They
yes.
feel joy,
Do.
they want to live, they feel pain, they
Do.
feel suffering, they have families.
That's wonderful. I reckon that's wonderful. I'll have a look at some of the other ones. That's wonderful.
What's brilliant?
Brilliant.
What's brilliant?
All the pictures, brilliant.
Do you think the pictures of animals
Good.
suffering are brilliant?
You're getting Oscar for that.
Okay.
You're going to Hollywood and getting Oscar for it. Brilliant.
So apparently seeing animals in cages, having their necks chopped. What's good, mate?
You alright?
What do you think of this?
Bad, I think.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
So you're against animal abuse?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you a vegan?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I've never been. I don't know.